Hello brothers and sisters, my name is Tony Cardwell and I am the General Chairman of the Unified System Division. I wanted to have a short discussion with you guys concerning the tentative agreement for 8 days on and 6 days off. This would be a schedule change to the 2012 local national agreement under the consecutive compressed half section. I am working closely with Dennis Albers and his system officers as well, and the carrier attempted to impose the same 9 and 6 schedule on them, and so he is working on the same terms of agreement. With that being said, I wanted to explain how we got here. The carrier attempted to impose the 9 and 6 schedule. They served us notice stating that the 9 and 6 schedules were going to begin June 1st of 2019. We could not agree to these terms, and we believe that the carrier was attempting to change the agreement language. And in doing so, we would not allow the schedule to be worked, and we agreed to enter into bargaining with the carrier. During our bargaining, we offered the carrier the 8 and 6 schedule and the terms of the agreement at that time. I'm proud to say that we have worked through the various different terms and we have gotten what we believe is a good agreement. The terms of the agreement, as we stated, is 8 days on and 6 days off. It's a Tuesday to Tuesday work schedule. We prefer the Tuesday to Tuesday because this offers every other weekend off for our employees and the members, and we believe that it's much more a much nicer agreement to schedule vacations and schedule time off with your family, as well as what days you will be going to work and what days you will be coming home. In addition, there is a sunset clause in this agreement, which means that upon December 31st of 2020, the agreement will cancel unless there is a mutual agreement to continue the agreement. With that being said, there's a lot of misinformation floating around on the property, so we want to make sure that all the members understand the facts about this agreement. Our officers will be on property and we will be explaining this agreement. Please, if you're working assisting aim, please notify myself or one of the vice chairmen of where you're working and what your schedule will be so that we can attempt to come out and speak with your work group. We're going to be doing these property visits the first couple of weeks of July, so please notify us where and when you'll be working during those dates. I also want to let you guys know that we're providing the schedules, work schedule for the entire calendar year, and that's going to be posted on our website, as well as we blasted that out in text and email. We have some talking points we've sent out as well, and those will be posted on our website. And I want to just address a few frequently asked questions. A lot of the vice chairmen for the Unified System Division and the Allied Federation are getting these questions, and so we've kind of narrowed down to the 5 most commonly asked questions. First questions asked is, will I lose work hours and thereby lose pay on working on the schedule? And the answer to that question is no. There's in between 6 and 11 hours in addition in an entirety of a year than there would be for the traditional compressed half. And so there's no hours lost. If you look at the calendar that we sent out, you're going to quickly realize that you're going to be paid at 80 hours, 90 hours, or 100 hours per pay half. And the paychecks will average out. If you take a good hard look at the schedule, you'll see that. And the second most commonly asked question is, will there be a T1 or T2 under the 8 and 6? And this is not the case. The schedules will be Tuesday to Tuesday, so there may be an opposite schedule that would be Tuesday to Tuesday, but they're not considered T1 or T2. The third most commonly asked question is, can they work me 11 or 12-hour days? The answer to that is also no. Anything beyond 10 hours per day would be paid at the overtime rate. They can work you the 11 and 12 hours days, but that would be the premium overtime rate, anything beyond 10. The fourth most commonly asked question is, can they go back or continue traditional compressed halves? The answer to that is yes. The compressed half agreement is still available for the carrier to utilize, and if they choose to do so, they can. The only condition in that is that they no longer during the term of this agreement work the 9 and 6 schedule. They agreed to not impose and not utilize the 9 and 6 schedule during the duration of this agreement. The fifth most commonly asked question is this agreement permanent? And I've already asked that question. There is a cancellation clause built into the agreement, and so they cannot do that. I know there's a lot more questions, guys, and I know there's a lot more concerns. I've talked to many people. I've had multiple phone calls as well as the other vice chairman, and we're trying to get the information out there. So if you have questions and concerns, please call us. Until then, please stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.